All right.
In the building.
WPIR 98.4 FM. We are in the building.
Right now.
It's Saturday. It's a
Yep.
going down officially. We have one of the.
Kreesha.
We have. No, let's do it together. We got to do it together.
That's my fault.
We got Kreesha Turner in the house. What's good, mama?
Hey, how are y'all? You guys good?
We gotta put you up a little louder. Let's see. Hold on. Let me make sure this is right. Volume. Yeah. Can you hear us?
Test. You can hear me? No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
we
hear
good
you
now.
All right, good.
So how you feeling today?
I'm good. It's the weekend. Who isn't feeling good on the weekend?
Got
And plus,
that
it's June.
right.
It's almost June. Tomorrow is June, so
People-
summertime's here officially.
Yeah, people that don't that gotta work, they the ones upset right now.
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't mean to knock on any of their vibes right now, but we here, so we at least they listen to some good music right now. That's the difference.
Yeah, so you know the MJ joint is banging. Hold up, how's the like, all right, being that you hit us up on Instagram and told us what you told us, like, have any other radio stations picked it up yet?
Yeah, we've had a couple of them reach out to us because we haven't even started. Like, we've been prepping, and we're not supposed to go to radio until I think the end of June. So I remember messaging y'all and said y'all are literally the first people to start adding it. But we've had a number of other stations. I know we got some in Atlanta and New York, and some other random places I can't remember. But for me to be hearing that people are picking it up before we've even gone to radio, that's a blessing. That's dope. So thank you for the love, y'all.
Right.
No doubt,
So,
no
like,
doubt.
what was the first thing that popped up in your head when you heard that we blast your joint out?
I thought that was dope. For me, okay, listen. I know the listeners do not know who I am or where I come from or what I do, but I've been doing this. Like, I've been in this music industry for a decade, and my biggest obstacle and goal has always been to cross borders and specifically the American borders. So for me to finally be hearing that, you know, American stations, you guys, people are starting to play it and they like it and they vibe with it, that to me, you are a solidification of my goal coming to fruition. So for me, I feel blessed, and that's like I said, it's the beginning, and I'm excited. I was so excited to hear that you guys are playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, like I said, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, we got a banger here.
Yeah.
It didn't take me no more than like 10 minutes after I got it, before I aired it.
Yeah. This
Hey, Bob, that's nice.
this song is fire, yo. I gotta give it up to you, Kreesha. This song goes hard.
I appreciate it.
And you know, we're
Blessings.
going to really take it to another level because I'm actually having my birthday party next month. So, well, not next month, in July. And we're going to definitely
okay.
be banging this joint that night at the party.
Hey, yes.
So how's the look
Nice.
with the Vivo and the YouTube and stuff? How's it going so far?
For us, it's slowly but surely. Like I said, the advantage that I feel like I have is in the U.S. I'm a new artist. You know, we wanted everything to slowly start building up, slowly but surely. I know they had put it up on World Star, and it got about 6 million views on World Star. And then, you know, as far as YouTube and Vivo, steady but surely trying to get the video out there, different blogs and have different people post it and show love. And so for me, it's going great. I'm on the right path. That's all that matters.
Yep, true.
doubt.
So you know you have like a number one hit like across the globe track you sitting on right now.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Hey, listen. If a real talk, if that comes to true, like, honestly, I make my music so that people will love it, and if that many people love it, then I've accomplished my goal. So I'm knocking on wood right now as I'm sitting here talking to you guys. If it gets to the right hands and gets to the right ears, and people love it that much and support it that much, that would be amazing.
Because it's like a lot of New York stations follow us. So, and like anytime we get new music, we post it out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and everything. So at least people know that these artists actually exist. So trust me, New York, they probably got a hold of it already. So you might be
Hey,
getting a call from New York anytime now.
Yeah. Hot
I hope
97 or
so.
something.
I hope so. I know for me, just because I've traveled across the U.S. and I've gotten to see the way, how would you say, different coasts consume music. First thing, I was just like, I feel like the East Coast will probably understand it way more than per se the West Coast, because I don't know, the best way I can describe it is when I go to, you know, when I go to a urban or a hip hop night or whatever on the East Coast, y'all mix it up. Like y'all put in the dance hall, y'all have the reggaeton, y'all have the trap music, dirty styles, everything. Sometimes on the West Coast, when you go out, all you hear is like,
Just
I'm
West
I'm
Coast
not
music.
sure.
Well,
Like I'm waiting the whole night for one dance hall record to drop, just one, and it never happens, and it's the craziest thing to me.
and see,
So
this is the
I
thing
hope
about
New
it.
York gets a hold of it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is the thing about it though, cause see, I'm from Cali. I'm actually from San
Ah.
Francisco. So you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like it really honestly it just depends on the spots you go to, because we do have spots
I've
out there in the
heard.
Bay, and I know there's some spots in LA, Sacramento, Modesto, all that, to where you could go to certain clubs and they do play that music. It's just about the vibe and the crowd you're trying to be around. So it really just depends on the
Ah.
spot you step into, to where you're going to sit up there and hear more of one thing versus the other. Like, I mean, I know I've been in plenty of clubs like down there in old Sacramento, stuff like that, to where they really didn't play a whole lot of West Coast stuff. I mean, they did play some, but you heard a lot
Mm.
more East and down South. You know what I'm saying? And that's like something like Snoop and everybody else down there in LA, they sit up there and been throwing a big fuss about, because they show the radio stations and this and that show a lot of love to the South, to, you know what I'm saying, the guys coming out the South and coming out the East. And like West Coast artists, I mean, unless it's Snoop or Dre or something like that, you're not getting the radio play. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, it definitely all depends on where you go to, the spots you're trying to go hang out at.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you about us New
True.
York folks. We got reggae clubs all over New York City. So yes, it's going down when you come to New York.
Yes. Yes.
We actually
Yes.
have a 24-hour, 24/7 reggae station also. We just
Oh,
launched it.
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know
on.
that.
You get the Radio Loyalty app on your phone and punch in. I think it's 98.4 FM reggae, and that's our reggae station.
Yeah,
Oh, bet. All
And we
right,
keep
I'll
up with
check
all
that
the
out
new
for
stuff
sure.
too.
yeah,
Nice.
Cause I know a lot of the people from the Caribbean side of things. They keep their reggae current. So, and I know
Yes.
from back in the days during the hold on, I'm gonna take you through a history trip right now. Remember the
Okay.
dub
All right.
plates? Remember when you used to pay
Remember?
like $2,500 for a dub plate for an artist to sing a song about your sound?
Uh. Uh.
Yeah.
Long time.
So that's my era. That's where the era of reggae where I grew up to. So all
Okay.
those Cuddy Ranks, Shabas, Buju's, Sanchez, all these people, we've played every song from every artist like in New York, DJing in these nightclubs and all this stuff. So like Jamaica, any type of Caribbean area where they do West Indian music and things like that, we follow. You know what I'm saying? We got
All
y'all
right.
back.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So who actually produced the track?
So this track was produced by Yanni. He formerly was known as Young Yanni. You know him probably. He produced "Say Ah" for Trey Songz.
Okay.
Okay.
He produced "Mo Fire" for Lil Wayne. And he's worked with a plethora of people. He was the executive producer on Maya's new EP that she just dropped, and he's worked with everybody from Busta Rhymes to he works with Young Money and their team a lot, and he's had a couple things under his belt. So
Okay.
Yanni.
So if he
Mhm.
produced Maya's "Do It" track, we got that song in rotation right now. So,
Yeah.
Ah, nice,
know.
nice.
So I know you said you've been in the game for a minute. Like how long actually?
How long? Well, I'm like, long story or short story. We'll go with the short story.
Yeah,
For
make it.
me,
Yeah, do a shot.
I know. I've been performing and writing and putting out my own music since 2003. I was not signed. I got picked up in conversations 2005. I was originally signed, done deal paperwork with Virgin Records in 2006. And then, I've had a long turbulence in this industry ever since. But that music has been my full-time job ever since I started in 2003.
Okay.
So where are you originally from?
So I'm a Canadian Jamaican. I was born in a place called Edmonton, Canada, and I was raised in both Edmonton and in Jamaica. I went to school in both places. I went to high school in Kingston in Jamaica, and my mom is the Jamaican, my father is the Canadian, and my whole life I was in Jamaica and Canada every year, learning of both cultures and experiencing. And for me, both countries I call home.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know when I read up on you and and I seen the Canada thing up there, and I was like, her accent is just too Caribbean to be Canadian. So that's what I was like.
Listen. When I have all my relatives cursing at me and all this stuff in Patois since the day I was born, and then trust living there, and it's a part of me. And I mean, I can turn on the Canadian. I can speak proper English. Because even in school in Jamaica, we would get in trouble. The principal always wanted us to speak in proper English. We would get in trouble if we spoke in the dialect. So I have both. I'm blessed with both sides.
Okay.
All right. So let me see. Like, okay, so what's up with the album? Like, what's the deal on the album?
So the album, MJ is the first single off of this album. For me, this is my third album. Yanni, who I told you produced MJ, he's actually the executive producer for the entire album.
Okay.
So he produced every single track. And, me and my writing partner, his name is Darren Anthony, me and him wrote the whole album. And we're prepping, it's probably not going to be released until late 2014 or top of 2015 because we want to get a couple singles out before it drops. But
okay.
Essentially, MJ is the format that you can expect. Like, the fusion that the three of us that I just said, Johnny the producer, Darren, and me, like, that is our creative minds and how we hear music and how we express it and put it out there. So for us, it is a unique fusion to us, and that is what the album is going to represent,
Because
Okay.
the y'all timing was just right. You know that, right, for this song?
Yeah.
Because Michael Jackson album is out. So, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, that for us, like, I was like, oh my God, we had a couple things going with the music video and iTunes and paperwork and stuff, and we had set a couple other previous dates, and we just didn't get, like, the cutoff for those dates to be posted or whatever just didn't happen for whatever crazy reason. And then when we finally confirmed the 17th, somebody hit me up like, yo, you realize that's the same day MJ's album's drop? And I was like, no, like, it was all, hey, timing is everything, and the universe works in its craziest ways. But for it to drop on the same day was completely coincidence. But for me, it couldn't have been better timing.
Right.
Okay. So, how did you come up with the concept for MJ? I mean, what brought that about? What just made you feel like, when you had that track sitting in front of you, you were just thinking MJ? I mean, where did that come from?
Listen, the dynamic of me and my team is we are fools. Like, in the studio, we're stupid. Darren's stupid ass was talking about moonwalking on niggas and
Oh, so that's where that hashtag moonwalk came from on Instagram.
All them things, man. I was like, yo, listen, if we're moving, we have to moonwalk on these beats too. So for us, I have to hand that creative concept to Darren and his crazy self, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Thus came MJ, and us just You know, making MJ, I feel like is the icon of all icons in the music industry, and so many people look to him, and he has so many cultural influences, whether it's words that we use, phrases that we use, and
Right.
I just can't believe someone didn't do it before us. That's all I can't understand.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm loving it nonetheless. Just loving it. I'm like McDonald's right now. I'm loving it.
All right, you know, like there's people that prepare themselves to do things in the studio and stuff. Like, what preparations do you go through before you record a track?
Before I record a track, um, for me, I guess you could say it's funny. I've been lectured by my team because they're like, listen, the way we make music, they have put it as a requirement for me to have at least one shot of Jamaican overproof white rock. This is just apparently a necessity according to them. They're like, listen, no, and then we'll start working, and then they'll be like, wait, Cree, you didn't go take your shot. Yeah, listen. So for me, this is a mandatory ritual that has been placed upon me. But trust, I can't say that I will refute it. For me, if I'm drinking, I will have overproof and pineapple juice. And to me,
That sounds dangerous.
Just even the taste of it just reminds me, like it just takes me back a yard, like it just takes me back to Jamaica.
Okay.
You know, and when we're making this music, that's definitely part of the equation. So we want, we're in LA making this album. We want to be transported to Jamaica while we're creating at the same time.
Well, what kind of collabos can we expect to be on this album, if there is any?
We got a couple collaborations. Am I allowed to say them? I don't know if I'm allowed to say them. I know one that I can say. He's from Cleveland. He showed me a lot of love.
I see y'all trying to really keep this project hush hush.
Because look, just like how we caught MJ so fast, when that album
Yo, we're going to have it.
Listen, okay, but hold on, I'm like texting somebody right now to find out if I'm allowed to say anything. Like, listen, I do know, but yeah, from Cleveland, I can say his name is King Chip. He showed me a lot of love. He's on one of the records.
Okay.
I'm still texting about some of the other collaborations. I need to find out if I'm allowed to even.
No, we don't want you to get into the altercation with your team about revealing the secrets and stuff.
Yeah, you got a secret formula. I got that.
Maybe when we pull you up again for another interview when it's close to the album releasing, then we can get that
really
secret.
Have it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So, how's the feedback on the song so far? Like social media wise?
For me, I've been receiving so much love. We've been receiving so much love online. But for me, at the same time, I understand that this specific fusion, this specific sound is never going to be for everybody. I feel like it's kind of the sound that you're either going to love or you're not going to understand it. And for the people that understand it and who vibe with it and who are loving it, like those are the people who I made it for, But I haven't directly experienced anything. I do know that for a lot of my previous fans from a lot of my previous music, it's a big shock for them. Mm-hmm. But the best way I can say it is my first and second album were dictated by the labels. So for me, I was in a position where I had to do as I was told, and for me, this is the first album that I had full creative control. So I did what I do, and it's what I did before I was signed, which was always that fusion of R&B, dancehall, and hip hop. And like I said, it's been all love, and I'm excited to be getting such amazing feedback.
Okay.
It seems like the stars are now in line for you right now.
Mm-hmm. It's that time.
Yeah.
It's your time, Kreesha.
Kreesha Turner.
I like that.
That's right,
In
people.
the spotlight.
Everyone that's listening all over the world right now, remember that name, Kreesha
Kreesha
Turner.
Turner. In the spotlight.
Go to
right now.
YouTube right now, Vivo, punch in MJ Kreesha Turner, and watch that video. I'm telling you. And
Banging.
it's
Yeah.
hot. And you know,
Yeah.
we only break music that's banging, and y'all
Yeah.
heard us been playing the mess out of this song.
Oh, Lord. It don't stop. He introduced me to the song, and I was like, okay, wait a minute. Hold on, what's this? I set up there, made sure. I was like, all right, well, send me the file. I was like, I need that set up where I play it on my show.
Yeah, because
So,
we got a
yeah.
lot of different DJs, and as soon as I get a track, they normally all
Like, if he catches a track before I do, I'm like, all right, send that. Because I was like, I had no idea. And I was like, I'm sitting up here and I'm thinking, I was like to myself, I was like, he tells me the name, he's like Kreesha Turner, and I'm sitting up here and I'm thinking, like, I swear I heard it somewhere before, but I just couldn't put a finger on it. So whenever I heard the track, the MJ track, I was just like, whoa, okay, well, I need this. This needs to be on the air. Let's get it on the top 10. Let's get this thing smacking, because I'm telling you, this track, it just took me to a place to where I was just like, you know what? I got up and started doing my little Michael Jackson stuff up there, and all that.
Hey.
and that's
You
the
know what I
thing.
mean?
We debuted your track, we debuted your song in the number 2 spot
Yeah.
for the top 10
Oh,
joints.
Wow.
Because I felt that it shouldn't have to climb. You know what I'm saying? Because that's already a hit here.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm doing gunshots. You can't see them, but right now I'm doing gunshots.
I ain't mad at you. Bang,
Well, we-
bang, 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 bang.
We out here in Pennsylvania, so there's
Yeah.
probably somebody outside shooting right now.
In the middle of Vietnam, so don't even get it twisted. Yeah, we good. We good.
So, like, what are some of your inspirations that, you know, as far as the artists, you know, that you listen to coming up and made you want to do the music thing?
For me, I grew up listening to everything, and that is something that I thank my parents dearly for. They are both just avid music listeners, lovers. I grew up. My father was a big on on jazz and blues and even some more of the quirkier side of things. Whether it's, I don't know if you Leonard Cohen and Simon and Garfunkel and Led Zeppelin and exposure to the Beatles. And then my mom, the Jamaican, she was digesting her daily Bob Marley, but then she also loved her gospel and.
Okay.
I grew up loving everything, and even from before I went to school in Jamaica, we would go every Christmas or every summer to Jamaica, and that's when I was exposed to dance hall. And I would always come back and I remember making like my cassette mixtape of dance hall and from the radio whenever I was in Kingston. And I would bring them back to Canada, and all my friends were like, "What is this? I don't understand." Like they had no concept of what dance hall was, and it just sounded like noise to them. But I loved it. I loved it from the first time I heard it, and it was something that I connected with. So for me, from the music that you hear from me now and in the past, and what you will hear, you'll always hear multiple influences, because I'm trained as a jazz vocalist. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm trained as a jazz vocalist.
Okay.
And then yet, when I'm doing what I love to do, I'm sitting here chatting and in the dialect and doing more swaggy stuff. But then we have stuff where the choruses are more sing-songy, and I just blend in all of the music that I hear in my head from everything that I've heard in my life, and it just comes out in different shapes and forms,
Okay. Well, who's your favorite dance hall artist?
My favorite dance hall artist. You can't call me daddy. How is that even a question when we have daddy? Even though he's not making too much music right now, but Vibes is always at the top of the list.
See, we got a problem now.
Uh-oh.
We got a problem now.
Wait. What? Wait. Why do we have a problem now?
Because Vibes Cartel, man, see, I'm gonna have to speak like you now. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. See, now, Vibes Cartel, he was cool. He was a cool brethren and ting. But upon the court thing, and then everything you hear about him snitching upon the people who was playing, and that it kind of took a little away from him, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know what?
Yes.
And that's
Yes,
I know
yeah.
Jamaica
Yeah,
don't
no.
like snitches.
I told me I told me to push the hood out to the back of my head. I forget all about that day, but I just think about the music, you know. But
Yeah.
I know that's messy. That's messy. That's messy. But if we're looking just at music.
So on the album, do you have any tracks that's more of a dancehall style?
This album, I've been wanting to go back in and try and add some stuff with a bit more of the straight dancehall, because for us, like I said, my team, our fusion, I guess you could say the best thing, because we made this album for America, we made this album for the U.S. We infused in the instrumental. We wanted to take, you know, the hip hop elements that Yanni, that's what he does, you know, and give that nostalgic element for the American audience to connect with, and then I throw my, you know, my mixed swag, because I don't sound like a straight dancehall artist. For me, that's how I influence it, and I take in my, you know, bicultural living and autopsy into how I deliver my music. And I do want to throw some stuff on a couple of the I guess you could say classic rhythms then that could be a lot of fun, and throw my flag over it. But yeah, no, this album is actually a little bit more of the fusion of the hip hop, dancehall, and R&B. So nothing straight dancehall.
Okay, because you know I remix tracks. If say like on a DJ's perspective. So if I could get a chance to get my hands on that acapella to MJ, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
You hear a reggae version of this song.
It really be going down there.
On some
Listen,
Shaka
make
Demus
that
and Playas.
Yeah.
Listen, from me, I love sending out that stuff for DJs to remix and see what they throw it on top of. So no, we can make that happen. I'll get someone to send you that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds good to me.
You done made my day, player.
Oh, right now he's about to do cartwheels and backflips in a minute.
I don't know about the cartwheels. I'm a little too old for that shit, man.
All right, so Kreesha, let me ask you, if there was anybody that you set up here really want to work with that you didn't get to work with on this album, who would it be? Whether it be producer, whether it be artist.
Oh boy. You know, when we were sitting back and me and my team were kind of going over the songs, we had a heated, probably 3-hour debate of, you know, who would be the dopest artist to feature on this song, or who would be, you know?
Yeah.
And there's a couple that stood out in my mind, and some are currently hot and some are legends. And if I could say one of each, wait, I might have to say more than one of each, but let me go to the legend. Listen, because of the fusion and the mix of stuff that I like to throw in there, I feel like a collaboration with someone like Missy Elliott would be insane. The way she flows, she throws in her little yardie references here and there.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that would be a really dope fusion.
Yeah.
And if I could pick some newer people, I have 2 songs on my record that I was like, yo. One song I was like, yo, Kendrick would be perfect for this feature.
Kendrick.
You know, if Kendrick touch it, that record gonna be even bigger than what it already is.
That's it.
Because right now, Kendrick, I see where you're going. You're making power moves. Like, when I mean power moves, like who you choose. You're not just going with whatever. You know what I'm saying? Each person you pick has a major credibility in the hip hop game or in the game of music anyway. So that's a good look right there.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the music industry is not no checkers, it's chess. Remember that.
Oh, all day, all day. So who would be the other person that you set up there and you had right there, other than Kendrick?
Other than Kendrick, there's one other song just because of the content, the lyrical content and topic. It has a lot to do with his image and association for all the ladies out there. But I was like, yo, T.I. would be perfect for this record.
T.I.? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that happening too, because I mean, like, the names that you just mentioned to me, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they were to be on this album right now, I'm going to the record store and I'm gonna go buy 3 copies. I gotta have one to have in the CD player right there next to the back, so whenever I'm taking a shower, I'm gonna have to have another one sitting out there in the car, and I'm gonna have another one sitting somewhere out in the front of the house, so that way, whenever I'm sitting in the front, I can sit up there and still bang it. And I play them all. The ones in the house, I'll just play simultaneously.
All right.
That would be. I mean, this is just crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Just to sit up there, just the few names that you mentioned. There are also like artists of mine that I sit up there that I look at being an artist myself, doing the things that I've done. That I'm like, okay, you know what? If I was to get Kendrick on a track, if I was to ever have Missy on a song, I already know I ain't even got to drop an album. I was like, that's my song. I got 2 songs and I'm done. I will go on tour with 2 songs right now with Missy Elliott and Kendrick Lamar and not do nothing else. I will sit up there. I will ghost ride the microphone and everything with E40 in the background. I'm just saying. You know, it goes down. So,
I hear that.
So, when are we going to expect this album to be released?
I would project that it would probably be late this year or top of next, just because we want to get probably at least another 2 singles out before. So we got MJ right now, and then I'm hoping to hit y'all with at least another one before. Probably around back to school time, you know?
I see you was real hesitant with that name. You wasn't even trying to throw that name out of this next single. You was holding back.
Honestly, right now, we actually are starting to get some like video submissions, like the write-ups for a couple of video ideas for the next single, but honestly, we're having a bit of a difficulty solidifying if it's going to be that one or that one or that one.
So have you performed in the United States yet?
Honestly, it's a good problem to have. Oh, wait, what was your question?
No, I was saying, have you performed in the United States yet on stage?
Past, long time past. But for this music, I've done 1 show. But I have 2 shows coming up. I'm performing at the Black Expo in Houston, Texas, on the 21st of June, and then I am in New York for I don't know if I'm allowed to say that one yet, but the 26th. I can't say the venue or anything yet because I don't know if that one I'm allowed to announce yet. But the shows are coming. So I'm excited.
All right. Because I just want to make sure, because I want to be at a show, you know. I want to come and see you perform myself.
Yeah. That'd be live.
Listen. We'll make sure, because if it's the New York one there, that one would be dope. That one would be super dope. So I'll make sure. I know you're talking with management, so I'll get them to make sure that they message you once I know I'm allowed to talk about it. And then, of course, I'll be posting about it like crazy, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I'm afraid of planes, so I need you to come to New York.
Oh, man, get off that already.
Thanks to George Bush, I'm afraid of planes now.
Oh, goodness.
Look, I've been on a plane after 9/11.
Look, I ain't been on a listen.
with it.
Honestly, I ain't been on a plane before 9/11, and I'm damn sure not getting one after.
If they got a box cutter, guess what? We're fighting. I don't care.
Oh,
now
God.
you got as a box cutter, you ain't got no gun up. I'm good. We gonna bang. I'll get cut a little bit, but
Nah.
I'm gonna
Oh
get you.
gosh, listen. If you had to do, because I've performed in China and a couple places there. Listen, I could not do. That would be like a what a 2-month boat cruise to China from
Yeah.
that you can't. You have to fly that.
Because
You have to
I
do that.
always thought in the back of my head, like, it'll be just my time to get on the plane, and then that plane be taken over by hijackers and shit.
He said Taliban sitting here right now.
It's like, of course.
I'll be
course
sitting
when
there
I'm
looking
on
at
there.
my whoever I'm with, like, yeah, my luck, huh?
Always how it feels. Trust me.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But-
Like, one of the things I grew up to and not really dealt with was heights. Like, certain places I can go, like when the Twin Towers was still up, I would actually go to like the 90-something floor. But you can never catch me on the roof of none of those types of buildings. It's just not going down.
Really?
Call me a punk, whatever. I am afraid of really tall situations.
Well, I'm not mad at you because I'm scared of heights myself.
So
But
we
I'll
know
give her
Kreesha
a point.
Turner ain't afraid of heights because she take planes. You know
I
what I'm
take
saying?
planes too, though.
I think, trust
I just
me,
ain't gotta look
fly-
out the
I-
window.
I have so many frequent flyer miles. I fly all the time.
I know
But-
that's right.
Well, I'm gonna snatch
I
up
think-
some of your energy and some of your courage one day and jump on a plane.
Look, Kreesha, this is
Listen,
what I'm
ain't
gonna
that
do.
bad?
We're gonna
Huh?
sit up there. We're gonna have a show put together. I'm gonna get him real drunk, right? And then I'm gonna sit up there walking through the airport like it ain't nothing. Like, come on, we just gonna sit up there walk. He ain't even gonna realize it.
He ain't even gonna know what's happening.
Before he know, we'll be in Jamaica.
What this nigga think I'm Mr. T? This ain't the A team.
I pity the fool. Yep, right now.
So it's like,
exactly.
is there? Huh? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say exactly. Like, you never been to Jamaica? Like, you don't
I would
want
like to go to
you
Jamaica.
Never, you never,
But
Huh?
my peoples want to go to the tourist section. I want to go in the hood.
well, no, we see.
I want to go where they be having the 12-day shootouts. I heard about that.
wanna go
Listen,
there.
let me make sure we call some of my relatives first, because you need to have a locals with you. Trust me, you can't walk up and down a Kingston with.
Now,
on
I
a
know not to
tourist,
wear no jewelry, though.
flex. No jewelry. No, don't bring no jewelry.
Because I watch
None of that.
Shadas, I watch Dancehall Queen, I watch Gangsta's Paradise, I watched all that. No
mess
jewelry
around.
is not the thing you need to be wearing in Jamaica.
Go walk up in there like you
Yep.
Trinidad James if you want to. All gold, everything.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all gold and
Yep.
gone.
So is there
Listen,
anything
we-
you would like to say to the people that may try to, do what you do?
May try to do what I do, like just music in general.
Yeah.
I always give two very specific, I guess, lines of advice for people who say that they're artists, who say that they want to do music. One is perfect your craft. You know, for me, I grew up having the blessing that my parents fully supported my decision to pursue music. And the only requirement that my mother placed on me was that she says, like a doctor has to go to school for, 2 decades, whatever. She's like, you should treat it the exact same. You need to go out and learn everything that you can, do everything that you can to be the best that you can, because otherwise, what's the point? Because it's all about the best of the best that make it to the top. So you better educate yourself and learn everything that you can. So that's the one line. Perfect your craft. Learn everything that you can. And number 2, I say, is you have to increase your odds. What do I mean? Is in the sense that this industry is all about being at the right place at the right time. So if you are going to be discovered, increase your odds of being discovered by being on as many stages as possible so that you can increase your odds of being at the right place at the right time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does actually.
So, do you get stage fright?
I still always get nervous. But I have learned to use that energy, because to me, I feel like the moment that I no longer get nervous before I go on stage, I need to retire, because it's a part of excitement and a part of the love that you feel for the music, for the fans, for what you can give them and what they can give you back when you're on stage. So if you don't get excited about that, then I don't know what you're in this for. So yeah.
Because you know,
Yes,
some
I
people get
still
on
get
stage,
nervous.
you could tell they scared because then they come on stage with sunglasses on. And ain't no damn sun in the bar or the club.
They're trying to make sure they don't see
Listen,
nothing.
to overcome that, like, I feel like every single person, has maybe their little quirk or their little thing that they have to do, whether it's creating an alter ego like Beyonce. I can say that, I have that. You have to focus, you get into a zone, and you go out there and you I guess channel that inner persona and translate it to the audience that is viewing you at its fullest. So you have to. You of course you get nervous. You can wear sunglasses at the beginning. I ain't mad. I understand.
Because I feel like this. Like, if you've been into, like, entertainment as a child, say, like, doing plays at your school or something like that, performing on stage should not be
a problem.
Yeah.
Like, I've had the drama classes.
Yeah, I agree. You should have a sense of experience to you, and that you should expect. Like, for me, how I learned to deal with it is I remember having this coach tell me, like, every time you go on stage, make notice of what it is that you're feeling. Like, does your mouth get dry? Does your hands start to shake? And once you start to acknowledge each of the things that you experience, you'll start to expect it. And once you expect it, you're like, okay, right now, my heart's going to start racing. I know exactly what's going to happen. Next, my left eye is going to start twitching or whatever it is that it does. And once you start to expect it and understand that it is part of your body's reaction to whatever adrenaline that you're experiencing, you are then able to take that feeling of whatever it is and turn it into another energy on stage with you. And that was something that I feel like really helped me when it came to my live performance, because I didn't want to be distracted by my dry mouth because I was so nervous. I wanted to be able to focus on everything that was in front of me and that I was excited to be there for,
True.
Okay.
It's something. I need a favor from you.
What's this?
All right, because normally we ask any artists that we interview, to send us a drop. Some of them tend to take longer than others. So we came up with a new concept now for the drop. So while we're interviewing the artist, we would like the artist to say the drop live on the air, and then we could take it and hook it up, and that'll be our drop for the station. So can you do a drop for us right here on the air?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so we're going to start at 3, okay?
Anything specific?
I mean, just, let them know who you be and the station, that you rocking with right now. It's simple,
Yeah.
All right, so you ready?
I guess so. Let's go.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
What up, y'all? This is Kreesha Turner. You're listening to WPIR 98.4 FM. Blessings. Enjoy the music. Rocking with DJ Trap Jesus.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
She seemed a little nervous there.
Yeah, she did. I think the palms started sweating.
I was like, oh, wait. I was supposed to say this. Hold on. Did we get everything? Make sure I can do it again. Listeners, y'all.
If you feel that you want to do it again, be my guest.
You want anything? You want me to say to tune in though? Like, that's what I'm.
Nah, you ain't got to do all that. They know about the tune in and all that other stuff.
Okay, blessings. All right, let's try it again. Ready? Okay. Count me down.
Huh?
Count her down.
Count her down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Listen, this is Kreesha Turner. You're listening to WPIR 98.4 FM, rocking with DJ Trap Jesus. Blessings, love.
Fire.
More fire. I, me a true shatter.
Bumbleclot.
Yeah, I have a lot of West Indian people I grew up around, so I picked up the lingo at an early age, so I could switch up also. So I'm cool.
Nice. Were they busy teaching the dances as well?
Well, during the time when I picked it up, I guess my first dance I learned, and this is going to be a long time, and this is going to show my age.
Oh shit.
The first dance I picked up on and I learned for myself was the bogle.
The bogle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah,
Should
butterfly.
be in everybody's arsenal.
Yeah, because the bogle is actually the easiest dance for me in the club because it doesn't require a lot of moving around.
Listen, that is exactly true. Listen, the first dance that I was taught, I don't know if y'all know it, but this is when I started going to high school out there. I Wilmer's Girls School in Kingston, and I remember the first dance they taught me was the Screechy. I don't know if y'all remember the Screechy, but that's a holy. The Screechy. What song? This is like. What song did they used to dance it to? I'm not there to demonstrate it, but just trust me, this was a whole switching of feet, kind of like.
I'm trying to remember it. The name sounds familiar. I'm trying to get a visual of what the dance looked like.
Trust me, if you see it, it'll be like, oh, that one. But the Screechy was the first dance they ever taught me when I was at school, and I was like, oh goodness, you couldn't have found an easier one for me to learn. 'Cause this one was switching up of the feet, and I was like, oh gosh, this is too much.
Yeah, man. I love reggae music. People don't seem to know it because I play a lot of hip hop, but that's why I created the reggae station, just to let them know I still got love for reggae music. And I still go all out my way to get the newest reggae music.
Yeah.
This is one thing I think R&B artists, hip hop artists should do. Like how reggae artists used to do back in the days. They'll drop a single, and then by next week, there's another single coming out. You know what I'm saying? They was dropping them repeatedly, and I think that's what'll keep the whole element of the hip hop and R&B more current, more official. If everybody would just stop playing around and just drop them joints.
Yeah.
Because with us here, we broke the record for most exclusive records played on the air last year, and we're actually working our way to having that again this year.
Yeah.
So thanks to MJ, that's just going to help us out also.
That's another one.
Nice. Well, I'm
you
glad I
couldn't see me,
contributed.
but I just did that same hand signal you did on the picture. So
He really did too, yo. That's crazy.
yeah, so it is what it is. Any shout outs you want to get to your peoples? I know they listening.
Yes. I need to shout out. Listen, Yanni, he produced this record. He's wicked. I love y'all. And then Darren, who wrote the record with me. They are my family. And then even just from management, you got Nick, Tia, Lessons. They show me
shout
so
outs
much
to Tia.
love. Hey, sick. Oh, did you say shout out to Tia?
Yeah, because she hit me back ASAP for this interview. I thought she was going to
Yeah.
have me waiting for a while, but she hit me back like soon as possible.
Yes. So that's the whole incredible family, and they're amazing. Much love to them, and trust me, I have so many people who supported me over the years, from video choreographers to everybody. Like, I have an amazing team, so they know who they are. Things, I love you guys, and we created some wicked music, and I can't wait for everybody to hear it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it because I can't wait to get my hands on that album.
Oh Lord.
Come on, I can't be the number one for breaking new music if I can't get my hands on the album at least a month or so in advance.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, Tia might hook you up. Listen, when we get a little closer to it, trust me.
Yes, please, Tia, if you listening,
Yeah, Tia.
you just heard what I said. Could
We
you
need
make that
that.
happen?
We need that, Tia, please.
Yes.
Mhm.
Before you know it, we'll have the whole catalog played before the album drop.
And that's the
Hey.
thing, like, we're not corporate, and this is why we were able to do that. Because if we was corporate, we'd have had to wait like everyone else did.
Till we service it, yeah.
Yeah. And that's why, it would have been a harder challenge to be number one for new music if we had to wait with everybody else. So,
Ain't
being
that
that
the
I
truth?
run the show
Ain't that the
here,
truth?
I took liberty to doing it myself.
Yeah.
Well, and I appreciate you for it. Trust me, new artists like myself. That's we need more of you. Like, honestly, because
You know-
so many of us.
You know the thing is, corporate don't need to run a radio station. A radio station will like go far if the DJs ran it themselves. When you get stuff from the upper room, that's when it tarnishes the whole element of just having the newest music or breaking new music for new artists and stuff like that, because they don't know them artists. The DJs know all these artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth? That's the truth.
So that's why right here on our station, any song you give us, we, trust me, in a matter of minutes, we will have it on the air.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I need to find more of y'all.
Yo, trust me, there's a lot of us out there.
Yeah, we out there.
You just got to be careful, just like weed through the woods, There's a lot of DJs there that's looking for a track like MJ right now to blast on their station.
Hey, that's dope. Well, I hope I find them. Like I said, thank you for showing me so much love. I appreciate you.
And thank you for having this interview with us.
Yes, we appreciate you too.
Shaboing boing.
Bang bang.
Y'all are helping me out.
So you know what it is. DJ Trap Jesus, Kruger Vision. We got Kreesha Turner. Give it up one time for Kreesha Turner, y'all. Kreesha. So it was fun chopping it up with you. I know you probably gotta get the rest of your day out because I know you're chilling right now.
Yeah.
You know you might want to hit a barbecue or something.
It's Saturday.
Yes. Saturday barbecue. Trust me, I'm about to go to the grocery store.
And make sure you bring us some curry chicken and some oxtails and peas and rice.
Yeah, I need that in my life right now.
Listen, I need that in my life. Look who's talking.
So I know you missing home right now.
Right now.
Listen, do you know how hard it is for me to find ingredients out on the West Coast? Listen, you know how for the overproof white rum that I always drink. When I was in LA, I went to Inglewood. I went everywhere trying to find Ray & Nephew's overproof rum and could not find it anywhere. I was like literally like they don't even got this shit in the hood. Sorry.
Damn.
Wow.
But on the East Coast, like you can find West Indian ingredients, on every other corner store. So
True.
You guys need to ship me some stuff.
Because like me and my wife, we do we do West Indian food, and she likes to make it herself. So the thing is like she'll go to this, like if you want to look for any seasonings of any Caribbean seasons, for anyone listening right now, go to an Olive Emporium, because most likely the Olive Emporium, they deal with seasonings, and they deal with it raw out the bag. You don't get it in a little tube or whatever. You get it in a bag.
Yeah.
So it's raw. It's fresh.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I learned the hard way, so I would never do that again.
Difference.
Yeah, so like I said, it's been fun chopping it up with you, Keisha. I mean, let Kreesha. Let me not do that again.
Hey.
So, like, what we're going to do for your peoples that didn't get a chance to listen to the interview, we will put this up on iTunes. So they'll be able to just subscribe to the WPIR 98.4 FM on iTunes, and you can listen to the interview over.
Yeah.
We're gonna tighten it up. We're going to play your song in the mix. We're going to hook it up real nice for you.
Yeah.
So people could feel you.
So, and make sure y'all send me the link so I can blast it out there too.
As soon as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
everything,
we got you on all three. So yeah, we good.
Hey, the love is endless. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Kreesha. For real.
We love you too, Kreesha.
So what we gonna do? We're going to sign out because we got the 7 o'clock mix going on, but we're going to blast off with the MJ one more time for the people to hear.
Yeah.
So it's all good, yo. Kreesha, be cool, mama. And don't stay in the sun too long.
Yeah. It's going on 4 o'clock out there in LA. I know it's hot.
It is. So, yeah, thank you again, guys. Blessings and love. And then hopefully I'll get y'all, hit up Tia. We'll get y'all coming to a live show and we're out that way, yeah?
Oh,
definitely.
Just when you got something cracking, just send us a tweet or something and let us know, and we'll swing through.
Yeah.
All right. Amazing.
All right.
Blessings. Thank
Enjoy
you.
your day, Bubba.
You too. Bye.
All right. Yeah, it's your boy DJ Trap Jizzle.
Kruger Vision in the belly.
That was a live interview with Kreesha Turner. I'm sorry for calling her Keisha.
You really?
I'm so sorry.
What was you thinking? Keisha Cole, nigga?
Nah, I don't know what the hell was I thinking. No
What's
reality.
wrong with
I was preparing the songs.
He's like, I'm sitting up here. He's up here looking at music, talking about Keisha. He's probably about to thinking about. He's like, he just threw Rick James in the playlist, y'all.
Nah.
That's what it was, probably.
We ain't rocking with Keisha Cole right now. We rocking with Kreesha Turner. That's who we rocking with right now. So
Bang,
for all
bang.
y'all that haven't heard the song, we about to play it right now. WPIR 98.4 FM.
MJ.
It is what it is, player. Let's
Yeah.
get it popping.